Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, good God. Why am I 12 grand in the hole? Uh... Hmm. Oh my God. Why are my people not cleaning this? Hmm. Okay. Why is my income so low? You know what? We should get rid of a bunch of animals. Just to reduce the food cost. Like, the easy one is the lemurs. Oh, shit. Like, that should help a ton, I think. Okay, then let's check them again. Oops. Move those ones to the trade center. And then... there we go. Actually... I should check all of their genetics. Okay, so I took the one off that has the best genetics. That's better anyways. Okay. Okay, so I can't sell them or anything. I need to get that litter problem solved. Yeah, it was the food that was a lot more expensive. There's some potential there. Jahi's gonna be worse, though. There we go. I think the gorillas are the ones that are costing me the most to feed, though. I can't wait for the, like, the offspring and stuff in... Oh! Zoo... Staff work zone. New work zone. Entrance, no. No, I don't think that's gonna matter, though. I've been trying to get some practice in with, RimWorld. Oh, it's going terribly, but that's okay. That's kind of the way it goes. Yeah, that was such a huge negative. My income was way down, too. What was it down? It was down on ticket sales and donations. I need to get that, I need to get all this shit fixed up. Like, I don't know why they won't clean over here. Let me pick somebody up. Oh, I can. Perfect. There we go. There we go. Will that help? Yes! He's cleaning! Oh my gosh, finally. And then I need to get a garbage can over here. Okay, so our loan is paid off at least, though. So I could either take another one, or... If I take another one... Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the loan, and then I'm going to pause it. And then I'm going to build some trash cans here. I'm going to replace this one. And then I'm gonna make a staff path. Like that. There. This way, they can now cut through that way to save time. And there's garbage bins here, which will hopefully... keep people from having excessive litter. Perfect. Well, I don't know if it'll be perfect, but it should make people a lot happier. I might need more caretakers, but... yeah, I definitely think we're gonna do lions next. So I'm hoping that this will go way back up now that we've got... and then my food will go way down. And I think these guys are gonna be way less stressed now. Actually, I could do my lions right here. This would probably be perfect for lions. Actually, what about up here? Because then they could have a little cave, and that could be their shelter. That'd be pretty huge, though. It's probably be too big. I'll do it here. We can always move it up here later. Well, the litter's getting fixed slowly. My money's still doing a little bit better. My finances are looking okay. My income looks like it's going back up. It's gonna be stress, probably. Yep. Oh, can I? Convert this to a one-way? That should hopefully help a lot with the stress. I know they can still be seen over here, but... over on this side, they'll think that they're just alone. I'm gonna say they should be fine, because once they get over there, there should be no stress. Okay, lions. Guests can enter habitat. No. Okay, so again, I wanted to go with 25,000 square feet, and it needs to be a grade 3 climb proof over 10 feet. Or of 10 feet. Nope, I need to wait for more money again. That's okay. It is not escape! Why does it keep thinking my lemurs are escaping? It's still minus 15,000 though. Okay, no, that was the year before. Minus 2,000. Maybe if I increase the ticket cost a little bit. Which is Habitat 27? What's wrong with Habitat 27? Come on. Maybe I should do some marketing. Like, that's if it's when I can do one of these low impact marketing. And hope that that brings more people. Releasing 3 bongos to the wild. That'll be easy. Um... Okay. So my food is... My food costs are going down. That's good. Power costs are staying about the same. Okay, my shop income went up. That's good. Oh, I should make an education thing. So my donations are going down. Where did they go down? They're not as high as on the bongo yet. There's still lots of time. Same with the gorilla. Okay, people seem to like it. And the bongos, they're happy about the bongos. Hopefully we get tons of bugs to sell. It's slowly approaching actual profit. We're still way in the hole, but... Yeah, so my animal food is almost back where it was. Oh, we've got a bunch of beetles that are breeding and selling, so that should be good. Should get us a ton of money. So my cash flow is going up. That's good. Animal transfer costs are, like, negligible. That's fine. My shops and facilities are not... Maybe if I increase some of the prices. That'll reduce the demand and hopefully get me some more money as well. So we'll only increase on the ones that are high demand. Hopefully it'll die of old age soon. I know that sounds terrible, but... Why does this have a negative profit? Should bring a bathroom out here soon too. $10 for a burger. Oh, I have money! Look at that! I have money! When did that happen? Okay. I was gonna do something when I had money. What was it? I can't remember. Oh no, what was I gonna do when I had money? Something very specific. I can't remember. Actually, now that I think about it, though, I might not even necessarily need, a second pen. Because I could just put animals into storage. I keep forgetting that that's just a thing here. That can be done. Okay, how big is this? Because I said I wanted, what? 20,000? Was it 20,000 square feet or 25? I want to double check. Because if I have to, I'll make it a bit bigger. Okay, it was 25. But this should actually be good. So, 24, 316, whereas this is actually 23. Yeah, that should be more than enough. It's not like we're gonna have actual, like 10 of each. facilities. Oh, I can't afford the transformer now, but that's okay. Hey, teeny tiny, how you doing? Someone gifted you a sub while you were gone. Yeah, we had some sub bombs going out a while ago. It was, I believe, Bone did most of them, and it was in order to try and get me to play Green Hell VR, which we started today. Green Hell as hell. I'm doing it in VR, so it is a lot of fun. I'm gonna start with just a basic shelter as well. It's like I don't want to, but we gotta keep this shit cheap right now. Okay, that looks cool. I got some DLC, so that's why I've got some extra things that I didn't have before. Shit. We lost money. There's some really gross things in it that you refuse to talk about. I am not looking forward to the spiders. I'm a huge arachnophobe, and so, I know that we're gonna find spiders, and I'm not looking forward to it. Not at all. We're doing pretty good, though, for money, though. We're finally... We're coming back up. We're coming back up. We have a worm in our arm right now. Well, like when I left. Come on, you can do it. You can come back. Said that this one was about to mature. Yeah, so we did that. Unfortunately, I can only do it for about 2 hours at a time. Just because that's the battery life on the Quest. So, on our Oculus. There's a really fun game called Castle Story. I have not played that. Oh god, this one has shit fertility. We'll release that one. I didn't have that one with, like, a parent, did I? Like, I didn't have... Did I have an inbreeding? Because who's in this one right now? Okay. Nabu and Jahi. It's just a huge range. Is the problem. Okay. Oh, this one's elderly now, though. Oh, wait, no. This one's... Which one's this? Okay. We'll let this one live her life out. You forget how much it costs, but it's absolutely amazing. The devs went radio silent a couple years ago, though, so any new bugs probably won't get fixed. Yeah, that always sucks. You found your new favorite thing to do in RimWorld. What's that? I am going to be doing a new playthrough of RimWorld on Friday with the DLC. Super excited for that. Like, insanely excited for that. How come my money's going away? Using the children in reproduction mod for RimWorld, you can capture 2 people from the same family. You know that, reproduction is coming in the new DLC, like, officially. Along with, like, mech production and, like, biomutations and all sorts of fun stuff. You're looking forward to mech production? Yeah, I'm getting that for sure on Friday. Like, I'm gonna be doing a full day of RimWorld on Friday. That's my plan. I'm hoping this goes back up. Okay, why are people unhappy again? Can I just look at their happiness? Guess needs, there we go. The pickpockets. Nothing to see. No ATM. Okay. I should get ATMs. People want to spend more money. It's a good thing they don't charge for the toilets. Should I start charging for the toilets? Send mech caravans to any nearby hostiles and overrun them eventually, and then they die and create toxic gas. I don't know if they create the toxic gas by dying, though. Because they need... It's the power production that creates the pollution. That creates the toxic gas, I believe. What if I charge people $1 to use a toilet? All these people were gonna use a toilet, and then they were like, fuck that shit. It's stinky. Okay, let's see if we can get some money in. If I can get shelter, and even just a few things in here, we can try to grab lions. I always find this really cool. How this looks like it's bumpy, but it's not. Okay, that's gonna get me some money. Okay, it's gonna give me a ton of money. At least if I can get the toilet to pay for itself, then at least it won't be a money drain. No, I'm really looking forward to the Rim World. That's so fucking hard to say. Expansion coming up. How charged to use a toilet? Is it like... Is there like a little coin deposit thingy on the toilet itself and it doesn't open the lid unless you put in $1? What if they added train car mountable railroad tracks that allowed more middle-aged to steampunk colonies to send off goods and gifts without risking leaving? Isn't that like... Isn't there... I'm pretty sure... Doesn't the royalty expansion have cargo drops and stuff? Like cargo pods that you can send off and receive? I don't have royalties, so I don't know for sure, but... Yeah, but you can't get money from those. Those are just for gifts. Ah. Oh, right. This needs to be like 10 feet tall. that costs money? Shit. I'm screwed. Scoop Man, how you doing? I'm broke. You also just recently got royalty, and your first event was a supersized mech cluster. Thanks, Randy. I do not have royalty still. I have ideology, and I'm going to be getting the new one. I'm really broke. I'm trying to get money so we can get lions and hope that they are popular and bring in a lot of people. We have resorted to charging for toilets, so... Some of these are still really high demand, though. I might be able to increase the prices more. There we go. There we go. They're high demand, so people probably still buy from them. You feel that you just got this game yesterday, but you haven't been able to play much due to work. Your franchise due is just barely breaking even. You don't know why your single capybara exhibit isn't bringing in the big money. I need to get the rest of the DLCs. I don't have all of the DLCs. I caved in and I got all of the ones that were 50% off. With the current sale, and then I wishlisted the rest. So, I'm hoping to maybe get the rest. Well, I need money first, so that's a problem. I stream full-time at the moment, which I love, but it's not currently paying the bills, which is fine. I have money saved up. So, you bought the Ultimate Edition with all the DLC because you're impulsive. Well, I bought this game, like, forever, like, very close to when it actually first released. If not, like, on release, before there even was any DLC. So. Oh! We are almost back in the positive. And then we're gonna spend it. Actually, you know what we can do while we look for that? We can look for some good lions. Okay, I don't want old ones. We need nice young lions. Nice fresh blood. With decent stats. That's probably actually not a bad one. Fertility's kind of low, but... I'm gonna grab this one. Okay, wait, let's get a male first, and then we can see how much we have left for another female. Small size, but good with everything else. This one here is, like, probably one of the best. It's a little older, though. When are they infertile again? 15. So 7's not... It's like half the year. Half of its age. Okay, this one's nice. You know what? I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, wait, did I not get it? There we go. I need to go cheap now, though. That actually might not be that bad. Could always take, like, a really cheap one and see if we can make something out of it. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure we need at least 3, right? It could have been just 2, but... 3 will make it a little easier to try and breed them. But yeah, as you can see, this is the extent of my zoo right now. So right here we've got multi-species lemur exhibit. This here is gorillas. I made it too big. Well, I did it kind of intentionally because this back pen is going to be for a secondary breeding group. And then this is bongo, so show cage, and then 4 breeding pens, and then this is gonna be my lions. I want to eventually have a lion, probably male, like a bachelor pen, but oh, we have a little bit of money. We have a little bit of money! Nope, our money's gone. Species, nope. Lion. I mean, we are doing better, though. We are making some money. It's not a ton, but we are making some, which is good. My shop income is going up, which is good because that means that my lemur has not escaped. You think it's escaped, but it has not. You're fine. Because I'm hoping that getting another animal will, like, really boost, my attendance and my... working! It's a miracle! Okay. Food and water. They don't need water, because they've got that. Like it's drinking. Plop that down while we can. Okay, and then I have to make this a little bit longer. Taller, rather. So what makes you a Planet Zoo fan? One scoop? Me, I went to school for wildlife biology. I've always been a huge animal person. I pretty much grew up at the Toronto Zoo. Stop moving. But yeah, I went to school for wildlife biology. I even did a summer working at a safari park, like safari zoo in Ontario. Oh no! We almost did it. How much money do I need to do that? Come on. I'm so close. I can almost have lions. You just love management games, and this seems like a cute game. You saw the upcoming, at the time, DLC that just came out, and then you saw it on sale and couldn't stop thinking about getting it. It's a cute game that you use to calm down after playing competitive in Overwatch 2. No, I totally get that. I love games like this. Games like this, No Man's Sky, and Oxygen Not Included are kind of my cute, like, chill games. Big variety streamer here, so I play a little bit of everything. We're making money now, so that's a good thing. It's kind of going up and down. Oh, which habitat is this? Is it this one? Oh god, it's this one. Why is nobody... Oh, it's probably also because this isn't in a work zone. There we go. Just waiting for that money to go positive again so we can finish up our exhibit. There we go. No! It was positive $300 and now it's negative $1,700. Fail. Epic fail. It's because the month switched over. So some of our wages were due. I love how pretty this game is. I want to get like a better video card so that I can play this on ultra everything with my 4K monitor. Oh, my money's going down so much. Why? Time to raise tickets price. Oh, I have been raising ticket prices. We are now charging $1 for the bathrooms. And I've like raised food prices. Like a burger costs like 12 bucks, a basic burger. But we will have to check more later, guys. I have to go. Food is just about ready. So thank you so much for hanging out. I will. So in the mornings right now, I'm doing Resident Evil Village. In the afternoons, I'm doing other stuff. I don't know if I have a plan for tomorrow afternoon. Thank you, One Scoop, for the follow. Much appreciated. So in the mornings, I'm doing Resident Evil Village. In the afternoon, I'm going to do something else. I don't know what yet. Feel free to join the Discord if you have a preference and let me know. Yeah, because I'm just kind of killing time until RimWorld. So, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out. One Scoop, thank you so much for the follow. We'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.